MU Cougar Clips is a series of professional development videos created and produced by Misericordia University.
Hello, my name is Paul Nardone, and welcome to this professional development video on PowerPoint, making the most of your PowerPoint presentations. The first thing I want to talk about is the look and feel of your presentation, to template or not. There are a tremendous number of templates available. They're in PowerPoint Office, your Office package. They're also available online for free. You can find a lot of interesting things out there. The thing that I want to caution you is to use the templates wisely. They should connect with your presentation topic. So if you're going to use a template, or if you're going to even design your own template, which I recommend designing your own template, it connects you to the material you're talking about. But you need to make sure that it connects with your presentation topics, that your audience is engaged not only with what you're talking to them about, but with the visual as well. So use templates, but use them wisely. Graphics and images are really powerful in presentation topics, and we'll talk a little bit about that in a few moments. I recall doing a presentation within the last year, and the topic was teaching in alternate formats. And the graphic that I used was this one that you see up there, which really connected with, some physical classroom time, some virtual mobile time, a computer there in blue on the left, and also some written work. So the idea there was that we were capturing this idea of learning inside and out of the classroom. Simple graphic, colorful. I thought that it really captured what it was that I was talking about, and that's that consistency that I'm mentioning when you're using a template or designing your own PowerPoint slide. Images tend to capture people's attentions. It's true that we really learn a great deal from visual input, more so than audio. Most of us are visual learners, so use images to capture attention, to create emphasis, and to drive home a point. It makes your message more powerful, and pictures do in fact convey 1,000 words. So again, I encourage you to use pictures and images wisely. Play with colors. Again, we're visual learners. We're attracted and we are drawn to colors. So play with colors in your PowerPoint presentation. You can see that I'm using a template here, and it's black and white around the edges, but it really draws your eye to that inner piece, which really is where the color is. So use colors wisely in your presentations. Be thoughtful about the fonts that you use. They send a message. Times New Roman is probably the most commonly used font. It's so overused. It's not terribly original. Comic Sans is another popular. If you're conveying a not so serious message, it may be something that you want to use. Arial is always a good choice. It's very crisp and it's very clean. Broadway as a font, very dramatic. So these fonts convey some message. So you should use fonts wisely, connecting with your images, again, to convey your message, to connect with your audience, and to engage with your audience. And these are just a few of the samples that are available to you to choose from. Do you recognize this? This is often what you see in a PowerPoint slide, a tremendous amount of words, not a lot of space. I encourage you to not do this. This is a big mistake. What this really does is it encourages the audience member to try to read from the slide, and what that does is takes the attention away from you and the topic and the information that you are sharing. So be careful with overusing text in your PowerPoint slides. Let your slides breathe is how I would refer to that. Give them room. White space is not bad, in this case red space, but let your slides breathe. You want the audience to be connected to what you're showing them, but also to be listening and to be engaging with you. Using less words really does in fact let them listen, and that's really what you want. Listening is learning. Don't use your slide as a manuscript. This is an example of bullet points being used in succession. Think visually. Break up your bullet points. Perhaps you want to put them on separate slides, or you want to use some graphics along with it, but think differently about the way you use bullet points. They can be very effective, but they can be overused as well. This is an example of where you can break up your bullet points into separate slides. It doesn't all have to be on one slide. We talk about the length of PowerPoint presentations. Generally 8 to 12 slides is a pretty good number, but it really depends on your topic. And if you use these rules with color and image and not overusing text, you can really stretch that number out beyond 12 because you're really still creating that engagement within your presentation. View every slide as if it's an advertisement. You have an opportunity to capture your audience members' attention. And you should think about each and every slide as, am I doing that? Am I conveying my message? Is what I'm saying connecting to what's up on my PowerPoint slide? Those two things have to be in sync. So think like a marketer and think that each slide is an advertisement. It will, in fact, capture your audience's attention, and that is the key. You want the PowerPoint to support you in your presentation, not be the presentation itself. If you do that, there's no doubt that you'll wow your audience. You're going to keep them engaged. They're going to be interested. They're going to learn something, and that's really what it's all about. Think big. Think big. Use bold colors. Use bold fonts. Think outside the box. Think big. I think that image sort of captures it. And I'm sending you good vibes. Good luck. If you use these tips, I'm sure that you'll find that your presentations will be well received, your audience will be engaged, and I think that your overall presentation will be just super. So good luck. Have fun.
To view this and other professional development videos, visit the Professional Development Committee portal within the Employee tab of myMU.